Did you know I'm gonna come with it? Come with the 10 minutes. I want you staring into these pretty brown eyes. Hey guys, this is Tiffany J coming to you live. 10 minutes with yours truly. I hope you like the show. Check it out. One of the things that I'm excited about in life is to be a friend and influence a safe space for others. I had just got off the phone about maybe like 50 minutes with one of my good friends, and we were talking about a possible employment opportunity. And I had never done this before. I've always been like, hey, yeah, you can put me as a reference, or I'll write your reference letter, et cetera, et cetera. But I've never been a part of a situation where someone said, hey, do you know someone? I need someone for this. And I was like, yes, I know someone for X position. Boom, here you go. And then to be able to bridge the gap as quickly as it was bridged. I've never been a part of something like that. So as I get older, I'm realizing that there is weight in the networks that you have. Network and net worth, right? Mainly it's the relationships that you have. They're starting to mean more, and I'm starting to see the value in cultivating great relationships, following up with people that you've met, staying in touch with people, keeping up with people, and just being that great, happy, safe space so that people can rely on you for whenever whatever is, may come in the future. It's just a beautiful thing to be a part of. And I want to continue that as I move forward. I never knew I could do something like that. So I just wanted to share that. That was very interesting. Very interesting. I hope that as I go forward in my music, that I'm able to create that not only for myself, but for others like my peers and people that may come up behind me, or come up after me. I want to be able to say, hey, I know such and such. I think this will be good for them, which I'm starting to already do. Like I do that at my job. One of my customers, they were walking around, and a good friend of mine, we've been talking about stock photos and things like that, right? So this one guy, he was like, yeah, like I got this image, on my phone, and I want to be able to print it and da 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 da. I was like, yo, that was really good. Like, yeah, we can print it for you, but you know what though? You can actually take that image and put it up on Adobe or any other platform and use it as stock images. You have a drone to create this image, the skyline, like what? So it's just, what I'm finding is with more knowledge, whether it's through reading or whether it's through experiences or meeting new people and expanding your network, with all of these things, like you're able to create different opportunities. You're able to be a liaison. You're able to, I don't know. It's just interesting. So because of that, like I find the value in it. And so I'm able to, it allows me, I have more of a desire to explore, to research, because now I have more stake in the game, if that makes sense. I'm able to put myself in a conversation and be like, you know what, this is valuable, or we should move this way. We should do this because of X, Y, and Z. And then I'll have the know-how because of it, So for example, because I'm staring at it right now, I'm looking at the book that I bought recently, Male versus Man by Dondre Whitfield. I've been watching Black Love YouTube videos, like different series and things like that. And then him and his wife happened to be on there. And what he was talking about, I was like, yo, that's really powerful. And then all of a sudden, I guess because he had his book there, because it was purposeful, it made sense with what they were talking about. He brought his book up and pointed it out, saying, this is why I am, particular man that I am today. And then he spoke on his book about there's a difference between male versus man, how male is just basically, it's a gender, it's a role somehow that you sometimes just think that you're filling, but a man is more than that. You have to read the book to find out. I'm kind of rambling, but you have to read the book more to find out. I'm kind of like 2/3 through it, and I kind of took a break from it. But once I started reading the book and other things that I'm looking into, I'm able to better articulate stuff. I know stuff is a grand broad word to say specific things, but I'm better able to articulate whatever it is that I'm thinking in my mind. And I like that. I wasn't always like that. I couldn't always find the words. And sometimes I think that's due to sometimes lack of experiences or lack of being able to process the things that you experience. And for me, I think it wasn't the lack of processing because I was already mature and things like that. I think it was due to having certain experiences and being able to actually feel and understand totally what those experiences mean and what they do to the psyche and how they can affect you and things like that. So now because of those, I have a good range on, let's say, I have a good idea on a good deal of things. And so I don't necessarily need to experience everything good, bad, or indifferent that life has to offer. But now I can experience it through different movies and reading things and also listening to other people. I'm very empathetic in that way so that I can place myself in other people's shoes. And yeah, so this all sparked from just a conversation that started just a few days ago, being able to reach out and be of assistance to one of my really good friends. And I really hope and pray that this gives her a peace of mind, that the peace of mind that she's been seeking, that she hasn't been able to find elsewhere. And one of the other things in our conversation was sometimes we seek money as a way out. And even though, yes, money can solve a lot of problems, like if you're behind on bills or if you have debt or if you are struggling between needs and wants, and there's just, with the Christmas season coming up, you just want to have just something. You just want to do something for yourself, right? So in that, obviously, yes, with more money comes more problems, yes. But one of the things that we talked about was, as far as with peace of mind, sometimes when you're chasing money, that isn't necessarily going to be the case that it will give you the peace of mind that you search for. So what I've learned is some of your biggest currencies can be in the relationships that you have and that you establish with other people. And that has deemed to be true in my life. And I'm learning it each and every day, so my goal is to take what I'm learning at my job and turn it into a valuable skill set so that I can use it in my music career. And not only that my music career is going to be the end all be all. My music career, which I've always wanted it to be, it's going to be the springboard for everything else that I have in my mind that I want to do and accomplish and be an inspiration to other people, which it already has been. There have been several people that have reached out to me, and just because of my due diligence, my commitment to myself and my craft, it has inspired them to pursue their goals. And I'm just like, this is insane. This is crazy, like in a really good way, that someone's spark, someone's fire that's lit can be the thing that launches or avalanches an entire, like an entire company, an entire community, an entire idea, an entire whatever. So with that, I tell myself, it doesn't matter where I end up. I am going to continue to create, continue to enrich in my life, because I know that I'm going to be an inspiration no matter what. And that, in turn, like, it empowers me to continue to do what I do, knowing that I'm going to be an inspiration to someone else. And also someone that someone looks to for, hey, like, can you help us with this problem and such. So what I'm looking forward to in this next chapter of my life is I want to grow and I want to expand and figure out how to, the thing that I'm thinking about is I've been watching Rugrats, right? And then one of the kids, he's got to be like 3 or 4 years old. He was like, it's not the things you do, it's the things you think. And I thought that was so funny. Even though it is the things that you do, But it all starts with a thought, right? So the things that you think, like, because he was like, oh, it's from Dr. Seuss. It changed my life, man. So, yeah, if you continue to think and create like ideas and then make those ideas come to fruition, like, I believe that it starts from there. It starts from there, because from there you can open other people's minds and unlock stuff that they didn't even know existed. So that's what I'm in business for. Creating opportunities, possibilities, exploring and diving into challenges to make ourselves better. Overall, to have a revolving door of inspiration to make people better. That was another edition of 10 Minutes with Tiffany J. I hope you all enjoyed yourselves, because I know I did. You can find more episodes on my website, www.tjayetaylor.com, and go to podcasts. But don't stop there. Hop on over to the music tab and rock out to your favorite Tiffany J records, starting with my latest single, Work For It. Available for streaming and downloads on all major platforms, with a bomb video showcase on YouTube featuring the Queen City, Charlotte, North Carolina.